Who's ready to elevate? Who's ready to set it straight? Who's ready to talk about the topics up for debate? See, you can't rehearse this. We ain't talking purses. We're talking about breaking those generational curses. For us ladies, it's urgent. Babies running to surgeons, wanting fixed in a hurry. In the fog, they're blurry. Men keeping us worried. Tables are topsy-turvy. Wanting ladies to save them and ladies emasculating. How you guys doing tonight? You guys good?
Good. How are you?
I'm lovely. I'm not whatsoever. So I know that we wanted to real quick touch on another subject on this evening, and that was money management. I was talking to Q earlier today, and I know me and D, we all three. Let's just keep this trio. This is a subject that's widespread all the time. But I was basically talking about my personal path, and I'll run through it real quick when we were talking today, and I was telling her, hey, I had did some reflecting on when I was going through some things and when I took steps and decisions that I was making. And it kind of went hand in hand. And what I was speaking on is the fact that when I first got out, I had always been a hairstylist. You guys know that I was the girl doing hair in the apartments and I was 14. Okay, but skipping past that and then being a hair assistant for my friend so we can hurry up and get out of her shop so we can get to the club. So all of that play hand in hand. So being around it lets me know, hey, this is what I want to do. I liked the fact of being paid every day and not having to wait for my money. Oh, that really intrigued me. And I was on my own time. Long story short, I wanted to be the hairstylist. I knew that was going to be a journey. So I took the step of, hey, can't be a hairstylist right away. So I went and got me a shop. I'm going to get the next best thing. So what I was speaking to Q about is the fact that I went and did that, but my passion deep down burning inside, I still wanted what I wanted. So I didn't do it at that time. So let's just cross thread this. It's time management and money management, because that's what we were speaking on, right, Q? So the whole thing of it is I went and did that. And at a later date, I still turned around to go back and complete what it was that I actually wanted. It wasn't a bad thing that I did it that way, but I tell people use your time wisely, because I still had to go back and do what it was that I wanted. And in doing that, the money management came into play, because when I was in it, I had a lot of creative sense, not as much business sense.
Right.
So when I went and got the salon because I wanted it, I had all the creative sense. I knew how to get my people in. I know great at that. The money part of it and the business side of it, I hadn't quite grasped that yet. Right. So I went through some things until I had to learn that, because I have instances where I say, well, it's okay. I just made this 1,700, so I know what I got on the book tomorrow. I might make 11, so I can go ahead and. That's not managing money correctly, but that's the way that I was moving, because that's the way that it was coming. Right. So yet later, when I will go to sharpen myself and do the business side of things, and then I went on and got that cosmetology license that I originally wanted before I got that salon, things came to a better place for me, because then I had the business sense, the creative sense, right? And I had the license. But I wasted a little time because I took the steps that I wanted to take to do it. So I'm saying that a lot of people do things differently. I still got it all done. Let's be clear. It just could have been a shorter way for me to get that done. I could have did it in a little more disciplined form. So I just say that to say, people, sometimes you have to use, and especially on the money management part. That's the part that hurt me more than the time. We can't get either one of them back. You can make some more money, but you definitely won't get that time. Right. But my whole thing is on money management. If it can be managed differently, you never know what level you may be at this point. Right. Or where you could be, what level of your life could be, because sometimes it's a lot of do-overs when you don't manage your money correctly. Right. My message is to the people is, if you don't know how to manage your money correctly, find somebody that can help you manage your money. Because for me, I went through trial and error with it. And so in my life now, I'm just getting to a point to where money management is priority for me. Right. And that's not always priority for people. Now it's priority for me in order for me to keep things aligned. Right. Or else I find myself in positions that I don't want to be in, and that are not comfortable. Mm-hmm. So I tell people, hey, you get a hold of that, you elevate even more.
Right.
So that mindset got to elevate. Oh, that's wonderful. I love that. You got to elevate the mindset. And that's what I had to do with money.
Absolutely.
Very, very important. What you ladies think about it?
I mean, I tend to agree because I, of course, had to travel down that road myself, and financial planning is huge, and a lot of times we're not exposed to that information until we are at an older age and we start to think retirement or certain things start to happen in our lives. It's like, well, if I had done this differently, then I would not be in this situation had I managed this properly. And just speaking to what you were just talking about, we can't get time or money, back that we've lost, but we can use that as a learning moment, to catapult us to the next level. Mm-hmm. So in this space, as you age and you get mature, financial planning pretty much has to be at the top of your agenda, because you're gonna age and you won't be able to do the same things that you did to generate the kind of income that you think. And so, I think too.
You just said a lot right there.
Yeah, you can tell me what you think, but I feel like there should be a bigger focus on time management and financial planning as part of the school curriculum, because a lot of that.
I don't know when it left, actually. When I was in school, one of my courses was financial planning. Mm-hmm. That I vividly can remember. So I'm confused. They took a lot of things out of school. I don't know when they left.
Yeah, they don't even have cursive writing really in school anymore. So
they took that completely out. You have to teach I taught my own child how to write.
This is where we're coming to. And so I think that if it's still there, I think it should start at a earlier age, because times are so different now and it takes a lot more to survive. And so I think too, and this is just my opinion, that, people living from paycheck to paycheck could be, they're victim of circumstances, and I think a little bit of bad management or lack of knowledge of financial management has led to some of the homeless issues that we have across the country. Right. And I think that, everybody says knowledge is power. Well, you can know about financial literacy, but if you don't have the tools to use it, then it does you no good.
Right.
It's huge for me.
I don't remember in school having a financial planning. Honestly, I think I had a traumatic experience more than anything when it comes to that. I remember my counselor telling me, I think I was in my senior year, and I think he was telling me, well, yeah, you just need to take this little math class right here so that you can, just so you can get the credit so you can graduate. I didn't understand until I got in my first year at West Georgia that was the wrong move, because I was not prepared for math on a college level by him doing that to me in my senior year.
They will push you through. They
just kind of ran me through. So I didn't realize, and that's what made me start thinking that on things a different level, like, with this community.
He just want to be on stage. Not tonight. Just popping out. I want to put your $5. Oh yeah, but basically, no, I was at the event. I was actually at my friend's house. She just purchased her home. Congrats to you on purchasing your home, Miss Joanna. Doing big things. Esquire is moving, and I'm proud of her. That's another person who deserves some. She's come a long way, and I'm proud of you.
Yes.
So I was actually at her son's birthday party, and my first time seeing her home, but it was a friend that was invited. So basically, I was inviting those two to subscribe, and start watching the podcast. And I was asking the young lady, hey, well, you can watch ours. And she said, well, I don't get a chance to watch. I usually listen when I'm driving to work. I said, well, hey, that works too. Because the beauty of podcasts is that they can, some of them are listen on, but the beauty of ours is you can watch it and you can also listen along. So She subscribed. She's one of our subscribers now, so she'll be listening to us while she rides to work. So that's the beauty of that. Doesn't matter if you want to watch or listen, but you'll got to stay tuned because we have something coming up that you might want to be in person and looking. And I'll let Q tell you more about that.
Yes.
So yes, in December 22, you guys, we are doing a big toy drive, but it's going to be the big birthday ball for Miss Flawless. And it's going to be the week of December 3rd. We're going to give you guys more details, but go ahead and start, gathering toys and, getting things together. It could be toothpaste, toothbrush, whatever it is you want to give. Please put it together. We're going to be working with these kids and, doing things in the community from all of our companies. And, so yeah, just make sure that you keep following us and, like I said, like, subscribe, and all that good old stuff. But just make sure that you're giving back, because we're talking about gratitude today, and we want to give back. Just showing our thankfulness to the community and just our support.
Absolutely, and to piggyback on what Q said, we will create a timeline for you guys. So we'll shoot dates out, but we definitely gonna do this as a benefit. Donation drive for the kids, the less fortunate. We want to give back to those little kids, put a smile on each kid that we possibly can. People have been going through a lot, so we want to be able to help them out. That's our way of showing our gratitude and giving back. And we know that you guys want to be able to be part of something and part of a force that's giving back. So why not be a part of that with the Elevated Mindset podcast? SYA Communications and Marketing Firm, ARG Realty, My Folk, Power Moves, PR LLC. We love giving back. We're going to do this every year. It's going to be annual. So this is going to be big, y'all. This December 2022, my birthday included. So all inclusive. This is going to be a live recording of our podcast. So you'll get a chance to come in and have a seat and sit down and see us do the podcast. Okay. So this will be a live recording of the podcast. So we're going to give you guys those dates, and we want you to join us on that date. So I'm excited. I'm already excited.
Yeah, I'm excited too. I'm excited for the dress up.
In my mind, I'm picking up. Of course, it's my birthday.
Right.
Yes, and we are going to celebrate big, and part of being grateful for another year of your birth is we're going to be giving back. And so, yeah, we would love for you guys to join us in giving back to the community, to, like,
please,
we both of the ladies said before, giving back to the children, giving back to the community, not just the children. So we have to let inflation know that it cannot stop our giving.
That's right. That's right.
Preach,
right.
D. Preach. It cannot stop our giving. It cannot stop our blessings. It cannot stop you guys from maintaining. Things get hard. It gets tough, especially when change comes. We just have to learn to adjust.
Right.
We have to learn to adjust. And in some instances, we know when we need to make an increase. And that's not always easy for everybody, but just sometimes take a step back, take a deep breath, relax, put it all together, compile it. It will come to you. Trust me.
Right.
Above all else, stay grateful. A grateful heart brings about blessings and peace.
And
right.
Even if it's not monetary, gratitude is, giving somebody a hug or giving somebody a good morning, or just, because you never know, your words or your actions might be the thing that brings a person back from the edge, or it might push them over. So
that is very true.
Grateful, and you're walking in your gratitude, then you can give away hugs and smiles and good morning.
Doesn't cost you a thing.
Well wishes. So
it's free. That's what I tell people about speaking when they see people. I said, hey, that's absolutely free. That don't cost a dime.
And it doesn't hurt. It causes injury to no one.
And it was something that, again, that was instilled, which is from our last podcast. I can't stand it when somebody walking. I can't pass by a person that's visibly there and not open my mouth and just say hello.
Right. And that's part of gratitude. I mean, if you're grateful to be awake and you can see the sun shining, whether it's raining, no matter what, if you can open your eyes and you can see,
and you breathe in this air
warm through your veins, and you can, you're in your right mind.
And as I tell people, when I have to tell them, is another part of that ritual. Thank you, God, for giving me another day to make another way.
Right.
Because every day is renewed. So that means you gave me another opportunity to do something else, or to start over.
To do it right.
Yep.
Right. So we're talking about gratitude, and then we also throw in sisterhood. So I would like to just take this opportunity to, invite, our sisters in business. If you want to volunteer for this particular event, we're going to need a lot of volunteers, a lot of people to come and help us organize and put everything together. Please, please, please just leave a comment, leave us a DM and just say, hey, I want to come out and volunteer. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So we can put this thing together and be on the same page as we're moving forward. And that gives us the opportunity to meet you and your business and, us kind of thrive together, because it is a sisterhood. You understand what I'm saying? Out here, we want to support each other.
Absolutely.
And sisterhood does not necessarily mean color. So let's just be clear that we are sisters to everybody. We're open. Yes. So no matter
sisterhood is sisterhood. And let us not exclude our brothers. You are welcome as well. We need you as well. We definitely need the manpower. We need you. We have love for our brothers, our strong brothers, in all colors. So we welcome all colors, all ethnicities. We do not discriminate whatsoever. And in addition to what Q was saying, a lot of you guys that want to volunteer or will become volunteers, once you leave us that message and we reach back out to you, we would like to have you on the podcast, even if it's just for a couple of minutes. That way you are announcing yourself. You're announcing your business, what it is your business is about. And then we're giving you your props for being a sponsor and being part of the donation and the give back movement.
That's a great idea.
Absolutely. So we want to make this all cohesive and work for everyone. So this is a big deal for us.
I'm sorry, even if you can't give toys or financially or whatever, if you could give your time, that is also needed and appreciated.
Very valuable.
Right.
I'm
excited, you guys. So, Fly, why don't you tell everybody about the attire, birthday ball?
Okay, so the attire for this particular event, it will basically be a little upscale. Nothing that's just gonna take you too over the top, but you can get ready to pull out your more finer threads. I may be you guys my age, but your finer threads. You're going to the meeting clothes. So just it's time to dress up. I'll say not formal. Let's just keep it more so semi-formal. But hey, we're gonna be nice, looking really nice, fresh and clean. It's not a tennis shoe ball. It's not a sneaker ball. I think they're really cute. But we're going to do this real grown and sexy. So I want you to wear your nice shoes. Okay. So it's not a sneaker ball, but you can definitely pull out your nice clothes, come with your lady, come stag, however you want to do. Come with a group of people. It doesn't matter. But basically we're going to do it with seating. So you'll basically be able to participate and sit down for the recording of the podcast on that evening and enjoy the festivities. We're going to have food. Of course, you're going to be bringing the toys for the drive. And it's just going to be a real good time. We're going to have giveaways. Oh my God, the list goes on, and it'll come together more, and we'll give you guys information as it develops. So,
it's gonna be the first annual, guys. So I'm super excited about it. I'm
the first annual of many. Yes.
Hey y'all, it's Grandma. I know y'all know all about the fourth quarter brunch and networking ball, birthday bash for my baby, donation, toy drive, all that good stuff. I'm in no stuff now trying to find me something to wear. I'm excited too, y'all.
Book. This is a great journal, a great gift for any young girl, anyone that is embarking upon it and need to journal their life. My Life in Middle School Journal for Girls by Shelley Robach, available on Amazon. Another great read by Miss SYA is A Way with Words. Figuratively, motivationally, and literally speaking. Available now on Amazon.
See, he make it possible out of the impossible. He's clearing your pathway. He's moving them obstacles. See, he give you strength to stand when the mothers pray that you fall. Feel like the world on your shoulders. He the one that come lift it all. With a reason he paid the cost. See, he make it possible out of the impossible. He's clearing your pathway. He's moving them obstacles.